Hey guys, so today I have decided to do a video on how to drive a motorcycle. Now this is a 2007 Yamaha R1. So obviously everything you learn in this video you can apply to any motorcycle, and it doesn't matter what kind or what, you know, sport bike, cruiser, anything, it doesn't matter. But you do want to keep in mind that you know, the type of bike you have is going to help, you know, depending on the level you have, the type of bike that you start off with is going to make it either easier or a little bit more challenging. So this bike is pretty heavy, like I said in my last video, so it is a little bit more challenging to start with if, you know, you're not tall enough or anything like that, but it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, so there are two things you want to keep in mind when you're trying to learn how to ride a motorcycle. So first, always, you know, make sure you look at this parking lot. I mean, I'm by myself. It's no cops, no cars, nothing to worry about, nothing to crash in. It's beautiful, right? So you want to find an open area where you can learn, okay? And second thing, you want to be comfortable. So as you can see, I'm wearing pajamas. I mean, why not? Who gives a shit, right? It gets the job done. So make sure you're comfortable and make sure you have an open area to work with so that you don't crash into anything. Also, and I don't say this for safety. I really don't give a shit about safety. In fact, there is no such thing as safety when you're on a motorcycle. But no shorts, okay? And this is critical, okay? Because these bikes get very hot. You don't want to burn yourself, okay? So, and like I said, it's not about safety. If you fall off a bike, you're probably gonna die anyway. So I mean, and if you don't die, you're gonna hope you died. So it's not about safety. It really gets way too hot and it becomes very irritable. So make sure, you know, you're wearing something that covers your whole leg, and you should be good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and like just go over the parts real quick. So you've got, okay, so the left hand side of all motorcycles is considered to be the shifting side, if you want to refer to it as. Everything on the left hand side is going to involve shifting. So you have the clutch right here. This is the clutch, and you have this shifter pedal. So the shifting on a bike is done, first gear is down and the rest are all going to be up. Now neutral, which is a little bit more challenging to find than the rest of the gears, neutral is halfway between first gear and second gear. So like I said, in first gear you shift down, okay? To find neutral, you're going to shift half a click up. So that's half a click, okay? That would be second, but half a click up. It's a little bit more challenging to find, but you'll get the hang of it, hopefully. So that's how you shift on a motorcycle. The rest of the gears are all up. First gear's down, neutral is in between first and second. Okay. Now, how to actually, you always, by the way, this is just a good tip. You always want to approach a motorcycle from where the stand is, because all the weight's already leaning this way and it's easier to get your feet around. You know, always approach the bike from where the stand is. That way you don't have to worry about tipping or anything like that. Okay, so now how to actually start a bike. So make sure, you know, you remove the stand, because the bikes they have a safety feature. You're not going to start the bike if the stand is down. So you're going to press the clutch in before you begin do anything. Okay, you're going to turn this knob. Okay, and now before I even begin the bike, you want to always make sure you're in neutral. So as you can see, this green light right here lets you know, okay, hey, this bike's not in gear, you're in neutral. All right, you're good to go. So you're going to press the clutch all the way in. You're going to remove this so you can start the bike, and you're going to press this ignition right here, and the bike is started. Okay, so now you have the bike started. You're halfway there, okay? It's not hard, obviously, starting a bike. This is the part where people have a little bit of difficulty. Now, I have a tip that always works for me, so you don't have to worry about stalling, or you don't have to worry about, you know, oh my god, this bike, it feels like it's about to shut off, anything like that, or it's jerky. So this is just something that I've learned, and some people, you know, might say, oh, this is, you know, not good for the clutch, blah blah. They're completely wrong. They probably know nothing about clutches. So you press the clutch all the way in, okay, and you put in first gear. So remember, that's shifting down. And you're going to slowly release the clutch, but you're not going to release it all the way. You're going to hold it to where the bike actually begins to move, okay? So I'll go ahead and demonstrate. You're going to clutch in, and look, I'm slowly releasing, okay? We're moving a little bit, and I'm going to hold it there. You don't want to release the clutch. If you release the clutch, it might get jerky, it might shut off, so you hold it there until you're rolling. Once you're rolling, you can completely drop the clutch, okay? You don't have to worry about anything. So anyway, let me go ahead and demonstrate that again. So, clutch in, put in gear, and you're going to slowly release the clutch and hold it to where, you know, it's not going to shut off. All right, and we're rolling. All right, let me try that one more time. Clutch is all the way in. I'm not in gear, right? There's no neutral, green light, or anything like that. All right, you're going to push the clutch in, and you're going to slowly release, and you're going to hold. I'm not even touching the throttle, as you can see. You don't need the throttle. In fact, this is a great way to learn, because if you're using the throttle, that means you don't really know where the catch point is. So it's better to learn and know where that catch point is, so that way you go right to that point when you're shifting and you don't have to worry about anything like that. So clutch in one more time, and I'm gonna slowly release and hold. Release and hold, and you should be good. And we're rolling. Nothing to worry about. You know, you don't have to worry about anything, shifting, anything like that when you're first beginning. Just really try to, in fact, these bikes, this bike right here, I mean, you can stay in first gear probably till around like 85, 90 miles. So you don't ever really have to worry about shifting. So like I said, just remember, you want to press the clutch in, and you want to just release about maybe midway or wherever the clutch catches, and you want to hold, okay? And make sure to hold. Whether you're moving, just keep holding. Even if it's moving, you want to keep holding the clutch, because that's going to ensure that it's not going to be jerky or shut off or anything like that. And I would, like I said, I would recommend don't even touch the throttle, right? Now, unfortunately, I really wanted to, actually go ahead and ride and show you how to shift and stuff. But the mic that I purchased unfortunately broke. So I'm going to do it in the next video though, where I'm actually riding the bike. And so yeah, I apologize.